Welcome back for another full body live workout. We're hitting squats, we're hitting some bench press. Those are my two main lifts. It's a heavy workout, but we're gonna get through it. And I just finished my warm up, so just loosening up, getting everything ready for this video. So hope you enjoy. Starting off with some squats for today. I'm gonna throw the knee sleeves on. It's actually set number 1. I do box squats. So one set of that for 10 reps, but usually I do a couple warm-up sets. A little bit cooler out today, so hopefully that helps me get through this workout, because lately it seems like it's scorching hot and I'm dying every time I'm hitting these full body workouts. So I'm gonna do a warm up. For this one, I usually only do about 3 reps for my warm up sets. For box squats, I think the last time I did box squats, I did 315 for my set of 10. Actually gonna just double check. So 275 for my set of 10. So we'll see how I'm feeling today. I just did a full body workout 2 days ago, and it was deadlifts. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little bit sore, so I'm not sure how today is going to go. We're gonna do a set of 225 for the 3 reps again. Then from there, we'll see how heavy it feels. Kind of want to push it because it's box squats, so my range of motion is a little bit different. Find these a lot easier. So I might try for 315 for 10 and see how that goes, but we'll gauge it off of this 225. Feeling pretty good. We're gonna push for 315, going for a set of 10. This is gonna be my working set. So this is the one I'm gonna track down. And then from there, we're gonna move up to actual squats. I literally just mark it down on a little tracker sheet. Write out my whole workout. Okay. I forgot to write it out, so I just wrote out my workout for today. So 315 on the bar, going for 10 reps for some box squats. The heavy set. So for my actual squats, it's anywhere from 4 to 6 sets, 1 to 4 reps. So this is kind of the power phase, the strength phase, before I move on to more hypertrophy. That being said, 315 actually felt a little bit heavy. So I adjusted my safety bars just in case. typically for this, I want to try to leave 1, maybe 2 reps in the tank. I always say that. It's another thing to actually do it. Sometimes I'll push it a little bit on my last set, but well, my last workout for squat, I did 350 for my sets. Sounds so heavy to me right now. Okay, so we got 350 loaded up on the bar. I'm gonna try to keep up with what I did last week. I prefer not to be losing strength right now. However, I am cutting, so my strength has been definitely not improving as much as it usually does when I'm consistent and training and consuming enough. So it's making it a little bit harder, but we'll see. So my last squat day like this, just looking back at my notes, I managed to do 350 for 4 reps for 4 sets. I don't think that's gonna happen today because that felt hard, but we'll see after I rest a bit. See if I can maintain that. Whew. All right. Let's try for set number 2. Whew. Struggle is real. Set number 2. We're halfway there. Whew. So the main thing when I'm training, so I'm doing full body, so we're hitting all our major muscle groups. The main thing that I look at when I track my progress is I want to make sure that my volume, either I'm maintaining for that body part or I'm increasing. So the fact that my last workout, doing this exact workout, I did 350 for 4 sets of 4. I want to try to maintain that. So even if I only do, let's say I do 3 on this set and 3 on the next set, I might do an extra set and just try to hit a double to at least maintain the volume for my legs. So that's kind of my goal. Hi kids. So sweaty already. It's even nice in here today. It's not as humid, definitely not as hot, but we sweating. All right, set number 3. Again, gonna try for 4 reps. See how it goes. was a struggle. Gonna go for another 4-repper because the intention is this is gonna be my last set for squats. So at this point, I don't care if I go till failure to get that 4th rep out, but as long as my forms is okay and safe, I'll try to grind it out. If not, we might be doing an extra set. We got some bench press after this. It's always fun. Ooh. Definitely wouldn't have made that last rep. Ooh. Ooh. That was a tough set. I'm gonna do one more set. Goal is 1. Any more than that is just extra. Just icing on the cake. So between the squats and the bench, and then on my other workout day, the deadlift and the overhead press, takes the most time just because I'm going heavy. I need more time to recover and it's just more weight, a lot more moving plates around, taking plates off, things like that. After those two first exercises, kind of just cruises by after that. Felt a little bit wider in my stance on that one. Threw me off a bit. Move you around. See if we can get a decent angle. It's a little awkward. Do, 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 do. See how that is. God, it feels good to take these off. Oh, I'm too lazy to take my shoes off. Going up close and personal. That's how we do. Okay, so same concept with the bench press. 4 sets, 1 to 4 reps, or 4 to 6 sets. Last time I did this, I did 4 sets of 4 at 250 pounds. So again, I want to try to maintain the volume. So I'm gonna hopefully do 250 for 4 sets of 4. And if I can, I'll add a little bit, add 5 pounds, 2.5 pounders to each side, something like that. But I'm gonna just do a couple warm-up sets because I have achy elbows and shoulders if I don't warm up properly. And I already did a warm-up, but I always like to just get a couple actual repetitions in of the exercise I'm doing for my warm-up as well. So I'll hit a couple. My abs are still sore from my last workout. I did hanging leg raises and I just absolutely crushed it for whatever reason. I don't know if I was just feeling really good, but I got ambitious and now my core is paying for it. Okay, so sometimes I wear my elbow sleeves, sometimes I don't. Depends really how I'm feeling that day. Today, I'm struggling a little bit. And I'm gonna wear them. Sometimes I'll also wear wrist straps. But that's really only if I start to really like feel a lot of pressure within my wrists. Lately they've been actually really good. So I'd like to not use them as much as I possibly can. Right. Well, one more warm-up set. This one I'm going to do a double. So I'll just do 2 reps and 225 on the bar. Still feeling pretty good. We're going to throw the 250 on. Is this a good enough angle or should I move it? I feel like when I'm actually benching, I can't really look over, but it looked like the plates were blocking a good portion of it. All right. It shall stay. Okay. So first set of 250. Again, goal is 4. I'm pretty sure I won't have a problem, at least on the first 2 sets. But honestly, like I find with this one, I kind of get a little bit stronger each time. Maybe because I'm not warming up enough and I'm kind of warming up as I go, but I find my body just kind of starts to finally adapt to the pressure and the gravity of everything. So we'll see. Felt a little bit heavier than I was expecting. We're gonna go for one more. See how we feel. First set I find always a grind, and then I get in the groove though. So that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. So that's why I'm not gonna adjust the weight. Because going solely based off of that set, I might want to drop it a little bit, even if I just take the 2.5ers off and do 245. But with this one, I mean, in my mind, my goal is 4. I still think I shouldn't have an issue with 4. But even if I have to stop at 2 or 3, I'm not going to risk it to go for an extra one. Just go for what I can, and then I'll drop it on my next set if I need to. And then I'll just increase a little bit of volume. So I'll do an extra set, something like that. But I'm still feeling 4. That being said, I did feel it a little bit in my wrist, so I'm gonna do this set exactly how I did the first set, and then I might throw my wrist straps on for my next 2. But we shall see. So just like I thought, honestly, that set, the last rep was a little heavy, but I still had, I could have forced it a lot more if need be and kind of grinded it out. But those first three felt so good. So it's kind of my body just getting used to it. So I'm gonna leave the weight. Gonna aim for another 4. My wrist honestly felt fine that time too, so not gonna put the wrist straps on. Just go for it, you know? That's it. I'm just like, I'm looking at my workout, like the last time I did this workout, which was like late last week. And I absolutely crushed it. And I'm trying to figure out like what the heck was I doing? Because like all of my lifts were significantly better than the week before that. And like I couldn't even keep up on squats from my last week. So must have been just an amazing workout. All right. Set number 3. Another 4 repper. Moist. So I'm going to do one more set of 250. Aim for my 4. I think I'll get it again. And then I think I'm going to do a bonus set and just do 255 and just do a single or maybe a double, depending on how smooth that goes. But just to increase my volume, try to get a little bit stronger, increase that weight a little bit, nice gradual increase. That way, come next workout, hopefully we can just kind of smash it, bust through and increase a little bit more. Hardest part is just taking adequate rest. I always want to just jump right back into it, but especially when you're doing heavy like this, you don't want to rush your sets. You want to feel recovered enough so that you can explode through the movement again. Normally I would time them, but I'm recording, so I guess I could just use the live timer, but we'll go based off of feel. Took pre-workout before this workout too. I'm just waiting for it to kick in here. Haven't really been hitting the pre-workout, but I have a ton of it just sitting in my pantry. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's ruin my night's sleep. Take some pre-workout at 5:30 or whatever time it was. It's all good. Okay. Set number 4. Nice. So I'm just taking the 2.5 pounders, 2.5 pounders off, throwing 5 pounders on. So we're going for a 255. So with this one, it's going to be either a single or a double. See how it goes. But I'm not going to really push it beyond that. Even if I have a little bit left in the tank, we're going to just stick with the double. And then it's on to weighted pull-ups, which I hate, but they must be done. All right. Set number 5, 255. Just said something went wrong. I don't know what that was, but managed to hit it for a double. That second one, oh my gosh, that went so slow. Almost had to lift my butt off, but we got her. Okay. So now we're on to pull-ups. We're doing 2 sets. Don't need these. Oh. Feels so nice to take off the knee sleeves, take off the elbow sleeves. Ugh. I'm just gonna unload the bar. I actually changed my mind. I'm not going to unload the bar because after pull-ups, I have to do shrugs with the barbell. And for that, I am going to just have to reload the plates anyway. So. Feels so far away now. So for weighted pull-ups, last time I did a 25-pound plate. Actually, time before that I also did a 25-pound plate for my first set, and then I dropped it down to a 10-pounder after that. My wife's still watching. Can you fill my water? Oh. So 2 sets, anywhere between 1 and 6 reps. The last time I did this, I did 4 reps, and then I believe I did 3 reps. Yeah. So we'll see if I can beat it. Hate these. Hate these so much. Yeah. The only thing worse than pull-ups are weighted pull-ups. Yeah. Worst part is I don't feel like taking this plate off, but it also sucks to just have it hanging there. All right. So one more set. 3 reps, 4 reps, maybe 20 reps. I don't know. Ooh. No. What's up, Daxton College? How's it going? All right. So on to the next exercise. So for this one, it's 3 sets, anywhere between 3 to 6 repetitions for shoulder shrugs. So last time we did 365 for all 3 sets of 6. So we're going to start with 365 and then we're going to climb it up from there. So I'm just going to load the weight on the bar. No problem, man. Okay, so we got 365 on the bar. Like I said, I'm going to start with that. The thing I like about this workout is for shrugs, normally I do high repetitions, but in this phase of the program, because it's more focused on power, we're doing lower repetitions. I use lifting straps for this exercise in particular, especially, just because I want to be able to focus on my traps as much as possible, really hit those shrugs, and then not have to worry about my grip. As much as it would be nice to just work on that grip, it is what it is. I'd rather focus on building the traps, getting some power there. 5 pounds on there. So again, we're working up slowly, increasing the volume. That is how we're going to grow. And by grow, I mean we're gonna grow in size. We're also gonna grow in strength. Really focus on that power and crush it. Dang, up to 7 viewers here. What's up, everybody? Seriously, after those first 2 exercises, the squats and the bench press, the rest of this workout is just so enjoyable. You just get those heavy, just grinding exercises out of the way. And I love squat and I love bench, but sometimes it is a grind. So 375, again, aiming for 6. Anywhere between 3 and 6 repetitions is the goal. But I think we're gonna hit 6, no problem. All right, so I got 1 set left. I'm gonna push it a little bit more. The last set, we're gonna hit 385. Okay, the last set here, 385. Gonna aim for the 6 again on that last rep. I like to just try to have a little bit of a static hold at the top there, really contract, but it gets heavy, so we'll see how long I can hold it for. There we go. Hey, appreciate it. I don't know about the best, but we're going there. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Now we gotta unload this bar. We're gonna hit some barbell bicep curls. So the toughest part of this workout is just loading and unloading these bars. Okay, so for this, we are doing 2 sets, 6 to 8 repetitions for barbell curls. To be honest, I feel so weak in these. I start with 95 pounds. We'll see if I can increase it this time because I honestly haven't increased this one since I've started this program. And I feel like I need to. So we're gonna aim for 8 on this first set. Next set, depending on how that goes, how many I have in the tank, we're gonna add 5, maybe 10 pounds if I'm feeling really ambitious, but we'll see how the form goes. Big thing with this one, I want to focus on controlling it as opposed to just letting it drop. So when I bring it up, I'm squeezing and really gripping that bar as hard as I possibly can. And then when I bring it down, I want to try to control it as best I can. Because I'm doing 8 repetitions, I don't want to just focus completely on that negative, but at the same time I want to control it, make sure I'm working both on the contraction and the eccentric motion, and really try to grow those arms back up. It felt okay. I'm not going to add much, so I'm going to add just some 2.5 pounders. Better than me. Hey, we all start somewhere. I don't know how old you are or how consistently you've been training, but I honestly started working out when I was 12. I'm 32, almost 33 now. And for the most part, I've trained consistently. I haven't always trained smart, but I've trained fairly consistently, always played around in the gym. And it just comes with time. Honestly, in the past, I would say like the past year, I've noticed a huge growth in strength. Before that, like, it was a struggle. Like, I finally hit 500 on bench press. I'm not bench press, I wish. Finally hit 500 on deadlifts, squats. My bench, the most I could hit was 350. But considering where I started, I remember 5 years ago when I was in the best condition of my life, and like I was struggling with like 315 on squat. So all depends how you train, how consistent you are. Don't ego lift. Don't get carried away by trying to keep up to somebody else. Focus on yourself and just, you'll get there. You'll get there. That and nutrition is going to play a huge factor. All right, so we're gonna do last set of this. It's 100 pounds. We're going for 6 to 8 repetitions. Like I said, I want to control that negative. Oh, that was a tough set. Whew, felt that one. Bench press, bike, and treadmill. So you do a lot of cardio based training, bench press. Honestly, I didn't start training my legs, so I didn't start really squatting or deadlifting more like seriously until I was about 20, so probably 21, maybe 22. So like the first 10 years of lifting, I did not focus on those at all. I'd hit them maybe once a month, if that. The rest of the time it was always upper body conditioning. I was very focused on mixed martial arts, wanting to be a fighter, so I was focused much more on conditioning, doing martial arts training, and then a little bit of resistance training, which usually was like high intensity. But I will say, if you can start consistently incorporating the squat, get good at the deadlift, you'll see your performance in whatever aspect you want to do, whether it's just build your physique or if you're trying to condition for a specific sport. Training those exercises is going to be huge. It's going to be the game changer for you. You can do 25 pounds on bench press. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, like as long as you can consistently get in there, push it, try to track your workouts, try to track how many repetitions you're doing, how many sets you're doing, what weights you're using, and from there slowly increase it, whether it's through getting 1 extra repetition or adding 2.5 pounds to each side, or doing an extra set. Whatever it may be, just slowly progress that way and you're going to see results. You're going to see that slow progression. It's not going to be quick. You don't want it to be quick. You might see some newbie gains depending on how your training is and how much you're changing things. You might see a bump here and there, but overall, like, you want to see just a gradual incline. So 25 is the starting point, and then just see how far you can go. Yeah, I don't know if you have any questions or you want me to make any specific videos to maybe like coach you along, give you some tips, some guidance, just let me know in the comments. And I'm always happy to just put out an extra video kind of breaking a movement down or what I would recommend. So don't be shy to reach out to me. That's what I do. So now we're doing my least favorite exercise. Doing it in my garage anyway. We're gonna hit some skull crushers. Normally I don't mind this exercise, but doing it in my garage, it's kind of a sketchy setup. And I find it also kind of limits me as to what I can do safely. Okay, let's see if I can get a good angle here. So for skull crushers, it's the exact same as my setup for or same goal as my bicep curls. We're doing 2 sets, 6 to 8 repetitions. To be honest, I do the same weight that I do for biceps for my triceps. It's just, that's where I feel it, especially because of this setup. You'll see when I do it, but because of the setup and stuff, I definitely am more cautious with this one because I have to like overextend and I'm kind of in a compromised position when I start out. So those are my sketchy skull crushers. I mean, if you had a spot or something, probably be a little bit safer, but I just kind of chuck it back. 100 pounds, I did 8 reps. I'm gonna stick with that weight because it was heavy and I really want to focus on one. When I'm in that position, I like my elbows to be a little bit more back. I don't want them directly in line. I want them to be elongated. And I want to try to stretch as much as I can and then contract and keep that time under tension. Keep that tension on the tricep through the whole movement. When I have it up, almost like in that starting bench press position, all of the tension is out of my tricep. So now I'm kind of resting it. Whereas if I have it here, you feel that engaged. So that's kind of why I try to stretch it back as much as I can, get a nice stretch, and then contract through it. But yeah, the sketchiest part is throwing the barbell back on after I finish my set. But 1 set left. I'm gonna write down my numbers just so I don't forget. And so for my last workout, I was only doing 95, so now I'm doing 100, so I increased it by 5 pounds, which I'm happy with. Hit 8 reps that time, hoping for another 8 reps on this final set. Next is supposed to be decline sit-ups for me, but my core is still so dead from my hanging leg raises. So I'm actually gonna skip those today, let them recover, because I wanted to do another live on the Wednesday. I plan on just keeping it consistent, so Wednesdays are gonna be my live workout days. And then for those that aren't able to watch it live, I'm gonna be posting it so you can just kind of go through, skip through to my channel under my live video tabs. It'll just be posted there so that you can rewatch it. Yeah, so Wednesdays will be the live workouts, and then I'm hoping to get back on to do some more podcast style videos, a little bit of my comedy, and then hopefully some meal prep videos. Start pumping those out again, and then yeah, go from there. But we shall see. So last set of this. Good, Juan. So last exercise for this video is one that I need to always make sure I don't skip, and that is standing calf raises. Always need to work my calves. Be sick if I had a nice standing calf raise machine, but we get her done. Okay, so for the standing calf raises, for this one, not the most exciting exercise, but we're doing 5 sets of anywhere between 8 and 20 repetitions. So high volume on this one. Last time I did 5 sets, it kind of fluctuated as to how many repetitions I did, but essentially for this one, I just try to bang out as many as I can each set on the ground. I don't know if you can see them there, but I put 2 25-pound plates down for my feet just so I can get a little bit more of a stretch. I love using a machine for this to isolate the calves because I have so much more stability and I can actually focus on getting that full stretch and then coming in with the contraction. When I do it with just a barbell and the plate, sometimes I get a little unsteady and I gotta readjust myself, but still does the same thing. Ooh. 16 it is. The last time I did this workout, I did 225, I only did 12. So I managed to increase by 4. Any progress is great progress. So happy with that. For this one, I tend to go a little bit quicker through it. Don't take as long of a rest. Probably should, but at this point, I just want to get these done and over with. I hate that feeling and that pump feeling in the calves. It just feels like it's gonna cramp up on you. So I like to try to get them over with. So here we go. Yeah, gonna feel these tomorrow. So I got 3 fun sets left. So like I said in my past videos, or my past live video, for my training program right now, I'm doing full body, and I hit it typically about 3 times a week, and I cycle between 2 different workouts. So there's my squat and bench focus one, and there's my deadlift and overhead press one. So today is the squat and bench. Last one was deadlift and overhead presses. And then on my off days, I typically will do 30 minutes total of walking on the treadmill, just at like a high incline and just walking. at like a nice steady pace, not going crazy or anything. And then I also do some resistance band training. So just get the blood pumping into some of the muscles. I focus more so on my weak points, so I tend to hit a lot of my back, lats, rhomboids. Try to hit my shoulders, so a little bit of delt work, whether it's rear delts or medial, whatever. Just kind of hit my delts through different angles. And then I've been trying to grow my biceps a little bit more. And so I've been incorporating some bicep, some tricep training. But I just go very, very light resistance bands, and I'll just rep it out. So anywhere between like 10 and 20 repetitions. And I'll usually do like a circuit. So I'll pick like 3 to 5 exercises and just rep through them, take a rest, do that again. And I'll do that, so anywhere between like 1 to 3 rounds of the circuit, and I'll do that anywhere between 1 to 3 times throughout the day. And then I pick 2 of those sessions usually to hit 15 minutes of walking during one of my resistance band training, and then another 15 minutes with another one. That's just how I've been doing it. Works well. Kind of, I find it helps with the recovery a little bit because I'm active, I'm moving the blood through the muscle, getting it to kind of stimulate it a little bit more, get it to grow, increase volume. Just works well. Oh. Here's where my repetitions are most likely going to drop a little bit. I think I did 16, 12, and 12, if I counted right. Next one, I mean, ideally, I want to try to hit 12 again. But as long as I hit my minimum 8, I'm happy. Get to a point where I feel like I'm not even coming up anymore. All right, we're going in for the last set here. And then that's it for the workout. It's perfect because the sun is setting. Lighting in here sucks. So timed it out a little bit better than the last one because by the end of the workout in the last one it was getting pretty dark. got my 8 on that one. Oh. All right, that is it for today's workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. If you managed to make it all the way through this, I appreciate it. Make sure to give this video a like. Comment down below if you want to see some more videos like this, or if you have any ideas of what you would like to see on my channel. Subscribe, and until next time, peace.